Sure, we're all stuck inside physically distancing. And I haven't been to a bar or a restaurant in 6 weeks. But you can't cancel Spritz season. Welcome to Better Drinks at Home. The weather's getting warm. It's time for something tall, fizzy, refreshing, and low ABV. But in this time where it's difficult to shop, I find myself with no sparkling wine in my fridge. A first and a tragedy. But the Spritz is not about what you don't have, it's about what you do have. So, let's talk about some strategies and techniques and one really fun ingredient that's going to take a Spritz, even without sparkling wine, into wildly delicious territory. Let's start with an ingredient from one of my favorite books of all time, Liquid Intelligence. Seriously, grab a copy of this. It's called champagne acid. Now, champagne acid is the fun name that Dave Arnold came up with for a product that mimics malolactic fermentation. Now, that's a process in winemaking, very common in champagne, where malic acid that exists in the wine is converted to lactic and tartaric acids. So what I have are lactic and tartaric acids. And what we're going to make is a 6% solution of 3% each lactic and tartaric acid dissolved in water. So it's going to be 3 grams of tartaric, 3 grams of lactic, and 94 grams of water. Just scale that accordingly to make however much you want. This is lactic. And then 94 grams of water. Seal it up. Give it a shake. Just make sure it's all dissolved. So what you've made is a 6% solution, which is the same acidity as lime juice or lemon juice, but with the flavor of sparkling wine without having added any wine-based products to it. A really exciting ingredient, great for adding acid when you're out of fresh citrus. I'm somehow out of citrus and out of sparkling wine, but that's the beauty of the Spritz. You can't let anything stop you. I'm gonna go super light and floral today with my Spritz, so I'm gonna use Lillet as the base. One of my favorite fortified wines. Super light, super refreshing, really excellent in this style of cocktail. 2 ounces, just build it right in the glass. Once you've got a base down, it's really just a canvas for you to work off of. So I'm gonna add a 1/4 ounce of that champagne acid I just made, and a 1/2 ounce of oleosaccharum. Now this is like a lemon and orange syrup that I made about a week ago that's just been hanging out in my fridge because it's shelf stable, very sustainable. If you want to know how to make this, check out my previous Pernod card video. But at this point, you know, we've got some acid, we've got some sugar, but what we need is complexity. And there's a lot of ways to add this. You could go in a bitter direction with something like Suze, always a great option. You could go super anise forward with something like Pernod or Ricard. Or you can go wild, Malibu strawberry. I know that none of you have tried Malibu strawberry, so I don't want to hear it in the comments. It tastes good. But I'm dreaming of the south of France today. So I'm gonna go in with just a 1/4 ounce of Ricard. It's that pastis kick that's so delicious. So how simple is this? We've got Lillet, a little bit of Ricard, the syrup that I had lying around. You could use simple, you could use something like oleo, some champagne acid. Gonna get some ice going. Top it with soda. That's a Spritz I drink all summer. Cheers. Better drinks at home.